Hey everybody, it's Marc Gill, and this is Marc's on the Grill, and today's a fun one. Today is National Deep Dish Pizza Day, so we have broken out all kinds of stuff. We're probably doing more than we should. And I'm going to start right here with our big green egg. All right, I'm actually going to get some of these pizzas going right away because some of them take a little bit of time. So this is going to be our big green egg cam, and I've got something called a Detroit style pizza. Everyone's trying to get in on the game. There's New York, there's Chicago. Now for some reason there's a Detroit style. I'll explain it in a minute, but let's get it cooking, okay? So we've got the big green egg set up to cook pizza. We've got the little offset ceramic piece down there. The name of it's escaped my mind. The egg accelerator, is that the egg something? And then we've got our pizza stone, and we're set up with the coals underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right there like that. Now this is cool because we can utilize some of the equipment back here that works like an oven, which is very cool. So I'll tell you what. Hey Maria, have you got your phone with you? No? So why don't you run and grab your phone so we can go ahead and we can set a timer for 23 minutes when you get back. Run! And we're going to go ahead and say hi to a few people just before we go. Who's hopped on? There we go. Hey, everybody. All right. Cool. We are all set up. Josh, hello. Michael from Ohio is tuning in. And keep the deep dish. Give me a thin and crispy any day. Mark, I feel you, man. But it's not National Thin Pizza Day. It's National Thick Pizza Day. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get our next pizza off and running here. And I'm going to invite Trish to come on in with a little bit of a close-up so we can see what we're doing here. Some of these bigger pizzas take a little bit of a while to do. So Trish is going to join us. Here we go. We'll give her just a second to get herself settled. All right. Hello. We got it. Maria's on other duties. Double tap on it, honey. There we go. Maria, help your mother. Okay. Are we there yet? Are we on handheld? I don't think we're on handheld yet. Uh-oh. Oh, look at the amateur hour. Maria, help your mother. Okay. Excuse me, everybody. We're having technical difficulties. All right, here we go. Handheld is right there. All right. 21 minutes now, Maria. All right, here we go. Come on in here, and we're going to have a look at some of our ingredients for our deep dish pizza, okay? First of all, you need the deep dish. So we're going to use our RecTech pellet grill today for this, and we've got this sucker cranked, man. This guy is at 500 degrees, just a little bit low, so we're going to keep that going. We've got our egg back up to 400, so we're going to close that air off. Like I said, guys, this is totally live, and we got all kinds of stuff happening here. So I burned something. You've been there. Come on in here, let's have a look. So 12-inch. Cast iron pan. Cast iron's best for this. Make sure you oil it. You can, for this one, we're going to use dough that we bought at the store. You can be a hero and make your own dough. That's not my thing. That's a lot of work. So you just press that into the pan. Go ahead and use about half to 3/4 of a cup of sauce, depending on what you like, and just get that spread around like that. This is, you've been to Chicago, or you know, one of the places that claim to be like Chicago, Geno's East, these kind of places. Deep dish pizza, man, is some kind of thing. Going out with a bunch of friends to one of these places because these things are huge. You don't need to eat much of these things to be stuffed. I'm telling you. So we're going to go ahead with our sausage. Make sure you cook this first. Don't think this is going to cook in the time that it's in there. You would be doing yourself a big disservice there. And now, while we're on the subject of cooking things, I like mushrooms on my pizza. This is also the way that we get to Trish to not eat a bunch of pizza like she doesn't want to all the time. We cook so much food here. I got to tell you something. Even if you have little bites, by the time you're done, everybody's stuffed. So we started making things with things we don't like in it. Huh? And one of them is mushrooms for the lovely Trish there on the camera. Now, I'm a fan of mushrooms, so this isn't going to be good for me. But here's my tip for you. Any type of vegetables, mushrooms, anything like that that's got a lot of water content, cook them first because they're going to sweat in there, all right? And what ends up happening is if they sweat and they release their, all the liquid and moisture in there, it's got nowhere to go but in the dough. So, it kind of makes the dough a little bit on the mushy side. I'm not a big fan of that. So now we're going to go ahead and give this the mozzarella, whatever makes you happy wherever you are, treatment, just like that. I got a little bit of Romano in there. There we go. Spread that around like that. And a little bit more Romano on top. That is how they say in Chicago, freaking lovely. They probably don't say that. That's what I say. All right, let's get this in the RecTech because this takes a couple of minutes. There we go. And right like that. Whew, that's hot. All right, so this is cranked. The big green egg is holding steady. I tell you, man, these big green eggs, these Kamado grills, you got to keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. So now we're going to get our pizza kettle going. Kettle pizza. I always get it wrong. I love this thing. Come here, guys. This is really neat. And when it gets all fired up, we got a really neat camera for you too to see. So here's what we've done with this. If you've ever, one of the big things right now is all of these like outdoor backyard pizza ovens or things like them. So if you've ever priced one of these things out where the guy comes and builds them, or you get the thousands of dollars, man. We know people that have spent like $25,000 on these pizza ovens. You can't make a pizza that good. You also can't eat enough pizzas. So a lot of companies have started coming out with these type of things. They're either inserts for your grills, they're standalone pieces of equipment, but they're much smaller. I haven't tried out a bunch of them, but I have tried this out, and this is pretty neat. So let me show you how this works, okay? I'm gonna go ahead, put the lid down here, just like that. And I recommend using gloves like this. I'm not the brightest sometimes, and I'm gonna put it dangerously up here. Again, I don't recommend it. So I've been heating up my pizza stone, and what you do is you take charcoal, use the briquettes because it's a little bit more uniform, and it's not quite as hot as the lump charcoal. Maybe you're not looking for quite as hot. So this one was just to heat up my stone. So here's what I've done here. I've gone ahead and done a new batch like this, and we're just going to go ahead and just kind of do that half moon thing again. Okay. Whew. Ah, that's hot. All right, now here's the cool part. So what Kettle Pizza does is it claims to give you the same kind of experience as like a wood-fired pizza. And here's how they do it, okay? You put the coals in the mid thing, or the half moon. Then you're going to take wood chunks, any kind you want, all right? About fist size is where you want to go. And what you want to do, come on in here, is you want to start placing them around the outside, ouch, just like that. All right, ouch. Now, this is very hot. That one's a little bit on the big side. We are down and dirty today, man. This is like, oh, hot cooking. That's what we're doing. And then wait till you see what this does when it starts to fire up around the outside. Man alive. Get some gloves for this. I can't recommend it enough. All right, so let's put this over here. Ooh, look at this. I need the hand hair club for men now. So guys, see what's happening here? This wood very quickly, because those coals are so freaking hot, has already ignited. And what's going to happen is when we put this together, it kind of emulates a brick or wood-fired oven, but in your kettle grill. That's pretty cool, man. They're good for them. Now, they've also got one that I played with that is a like a gas model. Quite heavy. It works a little bit different. Hold on. I'm going to walk up real close here, and I'm going to do it. No. So stop. Don't back away from me. I'm going to turn this down. There we go. Might be a little bright. All right. So here we go. That's going. And once this gets going and really hot, it's fast. This is one of these things you want to keep an eye on. So one of your friends, when you're making pizza in the backyard, is cornmeal or flour. You want to keep that that stone nice and slick, and you want to make sure the stone's hot. You don't want to put a pizza on a cold stone. That's when it really starts to stick and get kind of difficult. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to shoo the dog out of the way. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put this right back like that. Cool. And then this guy goes on top. Now you start seeing what's going to happen here. Because you made the half moon, the fire's up in the back. See that? And then you're going to open these vents up, and what that's going to do is that's going to pull that hot air right over. So you can, God, that's the coolest thing, man. So that fire's going to start to build up. So here's what we got going over here. You can go the whole homemade dough route if you want, but I got to tell you, man, it's a lot easier on pizza night to kind of doctor up the frozen ones that are already done. I've always said it. Don't be a hero. If you've got like you know, discerning tastes coming over, and you want to do like the whole you know, crazy water crusting and New York style, have your fun. But if it's like you said, the Friday night, everybody's tired, start with some frozen pizzas, especially with this thing, and then doctor them up a little bit. You're going to like this. So I'm just going to check my temperatures here. There we go. Da-da-da. Oh, see, this thing's messing with me again. I got to get Ray on the phone and teach me how to set these things right. There we go. That's looking good. All right, how are we doing? So much happening here, man. We keep it all going. Oh yeah, that's cool. So Trish, keep an eye on that. I'm gonna show people a really neat angle to have a look at here. Let's see. This is really cool. So you see what's happening there? The fire is starting to go up in behind, and that is just the coolest thing. So what that's going to do is it's going to bring that heat up the sides and then over the top of the dome to chase the air that's exhausting through those holes. And if you come along the side here, the reason that I'm kind of rambling on here, Trish, you want to come here kind of around this corner, this camera, so we don't get you? Here we go. There's a temperature gauge right on the side here that starts to climb really, really fast. Maria, can you give us a handheld camera there just so everybody can see that? Have a look. See that, you guys? So we are almost in pizza zone. We're like a few degrees off, and once that wood really starts to ignite, that's when it hits. Now you can help this along by taking that hood off and letting the air get at it and fire up a little bit more. And then once that gets to that temperature, you've got a window of about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to start firing pizzas through there. And they don't take long, and this is one of these ones you absolutely definitely want to babysit. Don't go to the washroom, don't pour yourself a drink, don't go watch a show. Like I said, this can happen really, really quick. Like some of these pies, the thin crust ones, I mean, you're cranking these out every 2.5 minutes. No nonsense. So guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with our first pizza. And again, we started with frozen. You let it thaw out just a little bit, that's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead, put a little cornmeal right there, and I'm gonna use my really, really well-used pizza peel. I'm very hard on pizza peels. I go through, what did we have, like 6 of them? I'm down to 1. So there's something wrong with the pizza peels or something wrong with the cook. One of the two. All right, here we go. So that, by the way, it's a neat experience to cook on this too. Without a doubt, it's a cool experience to cook on this because it gives you kind of that feel, you know, of that brick oven pizza, which is just so cool. So Maria, go ahead and give me that that shot just of the pizza kettle. Trish, you want to back up just a little bit? Just so they can kind of get, yeah, isn't that cool, you guys? Here, let me see if I can go in there just a little bit more for you. Here we go. Oh yeah. That is just the coolest darn thing. Now normally I would have let it heat up just a little bit more, but we're getting pretty close to pizza zone, so now we're just going to watch it, okay? And again, you want to keep an eye on this. It's going to start to bubble. You might have to turn it around a little bit, the whole 9 yards, okay? So if we want here, what do we want to do? There we go. Let me grab my phone here just while this is doing its thing and we can say hello to a few people. I don't like dead air. I watch a lot of these shows and like people run, and they just kind of hang out. They watch it bubble. They wait for it to cook. I always want to do something. All right, here we go. Who are we saying hi to? Here, we got lots of people today. Carl Bray, hello from Omaha. We got Wayne Bowker, one of them. Wes Deptford, New Jersey. Hello from Tacoma, from Kent. Uncle Leslie is watching in PEI, and we're making the Islanders hungry. Bill's watching again. We love it when Bill tunes in. Jenny is watching. Hello, Jenny Vaughn. How's it going? Andrea's watching. How's it going? I love it. Marvin Siegel, delivery to Manhattan. I'll deliver a pizza to you in Manhattan, brother. Although, I got to tell you, I don't know if I can compete with these New York pizza guys. How are we doing here? All right. So, you don't normally want to do this. Come on in here for a second, okay? Just so you can see what's going on inside. Right at the back, you know, of course, we're starting to get that browning quicker because that's where a lot of the heat is. So sometimes you want to go ahead and you want to turn that pizza, just like you see them doing in the pizzerias. Now, again, normally you just want to keep this this lid on, this hood on, let it do its thing. But if you haven't had a chance to see one of these in action, it's kind of fun to get inside there and see what's going on. So let's check out our other machines and see what's happening. Once we get some of these pizzas going, man, they're just going to fire right off. I love it. You're doing well. These guys here run on pellets. So depending on the kind of flavor you want to give your pizza, this is kind of neat. You can use apple pellets, you can use like hickory and oak, all kinds of stuff. Really have a neat time with this. So there we go. Oh, that's right. I want to find out what the hell Detroit pizza is. Have you ever heard of Detroit pizza?
Yes, I have. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I got like the original New Yorker here. He's going to get mad when I start reading about Detroit pizza. You get madder when I make him eat it. All right. Did I lose my pizza peel? There it is. Dun, dun, dun. There we are. So what other great way? Listen, you can also do a pizza low temperature on any grill. Oh, there we go. You just want to keep an eye on it, that's all. All right. I need new pizza peels. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, man. There we go. Uh-oh. So this is one of the cool things about this particular pizza oven that I really like. Let me go ahead and get one of my spatulas. Every type of pizza oven out there can slide off into the corners or hit a place that you don't want it to go. And the bottom line is a lot of them make it very tough to get in there and fix it. Because of the way this works, you can get in there anytime and give that a fix, you guys. That is actually a really cool thing. So if you're not comfortable sticking the pizza peel in there, or if your pizza peel's seen better days, go ahead, pop the lid off, and spin it around and do it that way. Now, they also have something called doming. Like I said, this is a very interactive process, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and get one of my giant spatulas that I think is gonna make this a lot easier for me. Here we go. That's better. Now I'm more comfortable. Pizza peel, what am I doing with that? Here we go. So now doming means that you take this, so you don't want the crust to burn, and you lift it towards the top to get the cheese melting. You see what's happening there? So you're taking it off the bottom, but you're going ahead and you're letting that cheese cook. Like I said, this is a very interactive experience with the pizza. There's no doubt. And it's not one that's going to be quick, or sorry, that's slow and low and slow. It's not one you're going to walk away from. But you can have a look here inside. That pizza's starting to melt, and that crust is starting to look like you get at those wood-fired places. I love it, man. There we go. So let's give this one a few more seconds. Any big plans this weekend? Anybody? Anybody doing anything? I got to give a shout out to my kid. 4 years ago, he started university, and was it yesterday? It was his last day of classes. So there you go. This isn't dear old dad tearing up. I got smoke in my eyes. It's a high risk show. Oh, how we doing? We are looking good. All right. Woo! That is tough on the eyes, man. Look at that. Pizza night's fun. I enjoy pizza night a lot. There we go. Give that a few more minutes. All right. What else we got going on here? Jimmy Roberts loves it. What else we got going here? Hey, Mark, nice oven. Desiree's watching. Hello, Miss Dukes. Some New Jersey. There we go. All right, so let's clear a spot out for our first pizza. There we go. Got some dishes out here. Miss Maria, can I give you some dishes to bring in that we don't need anymore? There you are. All right, all of our ovens are looking good. Our egg is looking good. Oh yeah, that's melting up nice. All right, before we burn this. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Again with the eyes. Here we go. How cool is that, you guys? Just out of the freezer, really, really quick. Go ahead, and remember, always doctor these up if you want. We like a little bit of arugula. Now, we've got a little extra cheese to put on the next one. A little bit of olive oil, just like that. Now, you can get those kind of pre-made pizza crusts. Those are really fun. You put a bunch of toppings out and the kids kind of do their own thing. The next one will load up a little bit more with cheese. There we go. So yeah, we're talking about 3 or 4 minutes, you guys. And we got that crust that you get at those brick oven pizzas. We got that there. Here, I can kind of see it on the TV there. Look at that. Ow! God, that hurts. Look at that crust. There it is. That's beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so let's leave that one there. Here, Chris, let's get a really cool shot of that. I'll take it out in the light a little bit more. This is what I love about having these different kinds of equipment in the house. Look at that, you guys. Instead of just throwing it in the oven, isn't that nice? Really, really quick. That beautiful crust. Oh, love it, love it, love it. All right, let's keep going. The heat is getting a little hotter in there. So let's go ahead and load this one up with a little extra cheese. Did I bring cheese out? I did. There we go. Let's doctor this one up a bit. There we go. Much better. Much, much, much better. There we go. And I need my pizza peel with my corn. There we are. Now, we were at the Chicago Houseware Show a couple of years ago, and they had a couple of these self-contained pizza ovens that looked really fun too. They looked like a blast. How are we doing here with the fire? Okay, this will be a good opportunity to show you how to reload this thing. Okay, it doesn't necessarily need it, but you know, we're not sticking around for 10, 12 pizzas. So all you do, go ahead and take that off. this comes right off, grid and all. There we go. And you can go ahead and get a few more chunks in there. There we are. This is a fun tailgating one, by the way. Everything's portable, everything's in pieces. So if you like traveling with a Kettle grill, this is a really neat one to do at the campsite too. This one gets a lot of attention. There we are. Da-da-da. There we go. Nice. We'll let that fire build up, and we'll check over here. So you put the with the pan in, drops the temperature a little bit. Woo! That's going to be nice. Get that all browned up. And we'll check over here. That's staying at 400. You want to check in here? Here, give us our egg cam. There we are. That is looking cool. Very cool. Let's talk about a Detroit pizza. Here, throw me on the slider here. Let's see what that is for a second. So, I'd never heard of this. That's why I grabbed it. Okay. Again, you go to the freezer, you can find all kinds of stuff. Doctor them up at home. So, Detroit pizza. I love the Detroit City of Caramelized Cheese. I didn't know that. Did you know that Detroit was a city of caramelized cheese? That's hard to fit on a license plate. Hey, what else we got? Detroit pizza, the boss of pillowy and delicious. Around the outside of our Detroit pie, you'll find a layer of caramelized brick cheese. They got my attention. That'll make you wonder why all things don't come with a layer of melted cheese around them. I've said that. So these guys are talking about this pizza like it's legendary. I've never heard of it, so this will be fun. It's looking good. I'll say that much. All right. Drop that there. Oh, I wanted to show you something here. Give me that egg cam back. We got like nothing going here. All right, hello. So this thing here, I always forget this. I don't know if you do this. This guy here that slides around, you'll have like the temperature set perfect. You'll open it, it slides out, and then you do this and walk away, and now this is wide open, and that sucker shoots up to like 600 degrees. Drive you nuts. So there we go. We're going to choke that off a little bit just to bring that down. Now have a look over here. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for that kind of ring of fire, you guys. That's nice. Now we're talking. Check that out. Right before the lid goes on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, you know what? While we're at it, let's go ahead. Put a little cornmeal down. There we go. And hey, if you've been watching our show lately, you know that we've been loving the giveaways a lot lately. So do us a favor, do yourself a favor, throw a comment down in the section there, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see, what you've seen enough of, all that kind of fun stuff. And we keep an eye down there, especially, you know, where you're watching from, the kind of things you like to watch us do. And every now and then, you know, every week or so, we'll yank a name out and we'll send you something. So last week, I know we had a couple of winners. We had a couple of guys that were sharing like crazy. I've been watching this week, and there's a couple of you out there that are really tagging a lot of your friends, and boy, oh boy, do we ever appreciate that. So while that's going for a few seconds, let's go ahead and try something a little different. So like I said, you don't always have to use pre-made dough or homemade dough. That's the fun of pizza night. You can kind of do your own thing. So have a look here. We've got some of our store-bought dough that's been warming up, so we'll try and make this a little bigger. All right, should I try this? Yeah. This never goes well. There we go. With the thing there, she's backing up, which isn't a horrible idea. Look at this. It always turns into an egg. If anybody knows how to do this properly, you got to let me know. Here we go. We got a little bit. It's almost a circle. That's almost there. The guy from New York's ashamed. All right, let's have a look at our pizza here. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Hey, Maria. What happened? The timer went off. Already? Holy cow. All right. Oh, man, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I got a pizza ready over there. This one's going to burn. It's bad news. I could have made it over there by now. Let's just go. Let's just go. We can do it. That's fine. Burnt pizza's fine. Some people like it. It's not burnt. It's well done. All right. How are we doing here? Let's get our egg cam. We got our egg cam? There we go. Wow. You know what? I'm going to give that a couple more minutes, and I'm going to turn it up just a little. So let's run back over and turn that other guy around. Let's go into let's get our little in the shot here. There we go. There we are. Oh, that is the prettiest shot ever. I love that. So let's go ahead and turn this around a little, just like this. So you see what we did there. You just kind of give it those little half turns. We mixed ourselves up taking the top off and everything. You just kind of see, so you can see what's happening inside. But all you do, start here and just give it a little twist and a little twist, and that's going to turn that pizza around for you, just like the guys in the pizzerias. So cool. So we'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on that. I'm not sure how the how this one's doing. Follow me over here. This one didn't get back up to temperature. I know the some of the pellet grills sometimes, you know, they don't want to flash back up there. Although we're not looking bad. I'm not sure what happened to that part of the dough. Here, let's do that. All right, you fill back in. Nobody saw anything. I love it. The dogs are happy. Let's see how we're looking. Oh, that's looking great. All right. So let's give just a couple more seconds of doming. Remember, all that means is you kind of hold it up off the bottom just a little bit. So how are we looking? How's our crust? Wow, not so bad. Just a couple of more seconds in there and we'll be good. So yeah, like I said, guys, get those little extra pieces of equipment when you can. It just makes this all the more fun. Here, give me a switch back here. We're like, where do we go? I love it. All right, guys. So we're going to get real close to that. We're going to take that out in just a second, and then we're going to start cutting into these again. Let's have a peek. Oh, yeah. That'll do. That'll do. Come on over here, and we'll cut this up. There we are. Now, why don't we put a little bit of fresh basil on this one. That'll be fun. I don't know about you, but I always put olive oil on my pizzas, no matter what it is, whether I'm doing fresh, whether I'm doctoring them up from frozen. I love doing that. I don't know what it is. They taste better to me. There we go. And let's go ahead. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that nice? And that crust is perfect. That's why you do it in those, that's why you go out and you bother with the restaurants and the $20 pizzas and the $24 pizzas and all that kind of stuff, the brick oven experience, because you want this. You want that crust that's got that char on the bottom, you know what I mean? And that quick melted cheese up top. There's just something about it, man. And doing it like that at home is just the best, when you can just, at your own pace, at your own leisure, do your own thing. So look what we got here. This is the fresh dough. We're going to try this. Why not? So let's go ahead. Get that, a little pizza sauce like that, and we're just going to make this one a plain cheese pizza, so you can see how it wants to work on the regular dough and not the store-bought. So there we are. Man, happiest dogs ever. Go ahead. Now, by the way, if you wanted to stuff this crust with cheese, all you would do is that didn't go well. All you would do is go around the outside with cheese sticks. There we go. Boy, this was a horrible order to do this in. There we go. This is going to go so bad. There we are. See? I work in the backyard the same way you guys do. Sometimes it's smooth, sometimes it ain't. Here we go. We still got our heat in there. Oh yeah, look at this, by the way. Come on around the side here. You want to see this? This is awesome. This is what you look for. This is why this contraption is so cool, man. We are buried. That's like 800 degrees and more. You can't get that in your grill. All right? That's the whole part of the whole wood fire in the background. I love that. All right, here we go. Let's see how you do while we take out. All right. So let's go ahead. We got our egg cam. Perfect. Gosh, that actually looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and take him out like that. Pop that guy there. That's our Detroit pizza for some reason. Famous, the city of caramelized onions. I have no idea what that means. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. Hey Trish, we're going to take this one out. Maybe. All right, the city of caramelized cheese is fighting me here. Come on, Detroit. There we are. Anybody watching from Michigan? Have you heard of Detroit pizza? I've never heard of it. let's go ahead and check over here. We got so much going on. Oh yeah, check this out, Maria. Throw this one up here. This is so cool, you guys. So this is the dough that we got from the store that you roll out yourself. So you can see what's happening here, right? How nice is that? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's spin it around. Uh-oh. Like I said, this is an easy one to save your pizza in, without a doubt. I tip my hat to Kettle Pizza for that one. All right, we got one more area here. That one's clear. We're not going to cook you because we're out of time. There we are. We'll save that for later. And we got to get our pizza out of here. Now this is our, oh yeah, deep dish pizza. Remember, this all started off with National Deep Dish Pizza Day. That's a bad idea. that's one of those moments where you start and you're like, you know what? Let's just hang tight for a second. Let's not do that. Let's go over here like that. Oh, nice. We'll shut that guy down. There we are. Oh, lovely. And we got room for one more here. And then we'll start cutting into some of these. There we are. What do we got going on here? Last time I had so much green on my pizza, I left the window open. Someone was cutting their grass. Ouch. Somebody doesn't like arugula. Bill's making his feelings known about green on a pizza. I love it. There we go. Oh, cool. Look at that, you guys. Here. That's so neat. That's just the quick, do-it-yourself, right out of the store dough. That's really neat. Again, throw your toppings on there. It's a great way to spend a Friday night. Come on in here. Look what we did. We've been on for, what we got, 25 minutes or so. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pizzas. One's a deep dish. So here's what I want to do, you guys. First of all, let me say hello. Jack Payne, I am uploading a Detroit-style pizza now. I'll post a link here if it's okay. Thanks, Jake. Or Jack, that's awesome. See? Ask and ye shall receive. How do we do here? Oh, love it. Go ahead and cut this one up. Outside of National Deep Dish Pizza Day, you know what inspired me to do this? I don't know, have you guys heard of that Gold Belly service? It's this place that's like sending all the famous foods from around the country. It's kind of neat. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, man. And they were talking about this Gino's pizza, which, you know, is the original deep dish. And they had the coolest thing on there, man. He just kept, you know, cheese after cheese after cheese. It was crazy. Man alive, I'm glad I have a lot of these knives. Probably not a good idea to do it on cast iron, but it's okay. There we are. I'm excited about this. That's cool. All right, so let that cheese kind of come together again. There we go. Come on over here. We'll pull that out in just a second. Look at this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Homemade pizza, man. Nothing better. Nothing better at all. And when you do it on a grill and you pick your smoked chips, your wood flavor, if you like your crust a little dark, if you like it a little light, it's entirely up to you. Let's back it up here to this Detroit pizza. All right, Detroit, what'd you do? So here's the big deal. Detroit is the city of caramelized onions. I just learned that today. So they've wrapped it in some sort of brick, cheese, and onion thing. There we go. I'm not sure what makes that Detroit. I've been to Detroit. All right. But Jack is going to upload that for us and let us know. Here we go. All right. And one of those. Lovely. Nice. In the big green egg. That's the coolest thing, man. I love it. All right. And this is what started it off right here. Again, National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Last couple of ones here. Marc Gill, Marc's on the grill. Where's the beef? What else we got here? Bruce, you need to get a Blackstone oven. Dude, I am with you. I am waiting for my Blackstone oven. 900 degrees. I am there. I love it. Hello from Jackson, Tennessee. Dwayne, how's it going? What do we got? Jimmy Roberts, love it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us again. We love it when you come, and this is what it was all about. National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Have a look, guys. That's awesome. I love it. That's going to feed us all real well. Guys, have a great time tonight. My name is Marc Gill. This has been Marc's on the Grill. Try these different pieces of equipment out. You're going to love it, all right? Do me a favor, Trish. Just give a nice little look at that food there. That's the way to leave that one alone. Love it, love it, love it. Guys, we will see you on Sunday for a, what are we doing? A pork belly pastrami burger that I saw on TV. That's it, you guys. Have a great, great, great Friday night. We'll see you soon. Enjoy National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Bye.